can't reset the count. Like if you roll in the ring and then roll back out, the count doesn't break and reset. Both you have to get back in the ring, not just one person. Here we go. Drip. Drip, cut it in here. This is where we're at. All right, everybody, what's going on? It's Thundershell. Welcome to Tuesday Night Thunder Underground. In case you guys have never been around the live streams before, we used to do a series called Tuesday Night Thunder. It was on WWE 2K19, 2K20. We actually went back all the way to 2K17, 16 is when we started, somewhere in there. But anyway, it was a series where people created their own wrestlers on the video game, WWE 2K, whatever 2K we were on. They uploaded it, I downloaded them, and then the wrestlers fought each other in CPU versus CPU battles. Unlike the Pokemon League, TNT has always been about you create something, and then the computers actually duel it out. You don't do it yourselves online. While I commentate, you guys give me things like how you want your wrestler, like tweaks that you want me to make to your wrestler, things like that. It's very customizable. It's very cool. We never uploaded it to YouTube because YouTube would get DMCA copyright claim. Well, unfortunately, Twitch is now also getting DMCA copyright claim. So I've had to move away from WWE 2K because it's very, very music heavy. It's very entrance. It's very music influenced. There's music in the background constantly. It'd be a lot of work to edit it out. But we found a different game, Fire Pro Wrestling World, where we can also do this where the music is not copywritten. So this is Fire Pro Wrestling World. This is Tuesday Night Thunder Underground, and this is our wrestling league. If you would like to be a part of on YouTube, just feel free to swing by Twitch chat anytime and ask what's up. We will happily explain to you how you can take part in this and how you can be a part of this. Just like with the Pokemon League, we are having a tournament to start off our league. We're having a tournament to determine who is going to be our Tuesday Night Thunder champion. All right, it's typical in wrestling for there to be a title belt for someone to be champ, and we're going to work on that. So we're actually starting off, you can see here, with Andrew Como and Joff Quibble. We'll go back to that later. But this is our first exhibition round. We have 3 rounds. Let me show this real quick. We have 3 rounds of prelims because we just happen to have this many people. So mostly the newbies and the less experienced people are in the prelim rounds for TNT. And then we got some veterans from past TNT seasons that have made it automatically past the prelim stage. But for right now, we got we got Andrew Como, a complete newbie, versus a relatively new wrestler in the TNT universe, Joff Quibble. And without further ado, let's get into this match. I'm going to skip entrances, just for the sake of it. This is kind of cool. There's actually no music being played here. Oh, what? Yes, there is. This is Andrew Como. He's our masked defender. And there's Job. All right, and we're underway. You guys can see the timer in the corner. Obviously, the matches move a little bit faster than real time, as we're already at 15 seconds, even though we just started. Andrew goes for an Insaguri, it looked like. There's an Oklahoma roll-up, but he's in the ropes. Let me know how the volume is, guys. Where do you get this game again? It's on Steam. Irish whip into the corner. Joff stops himself on the rope. He's not going to run back into Andrew. Scoop slam. We might pick up the speed to 1.25. Since we got started so late tonight. It took us... if I sound exhausted, it's because I am. It took us a very long time to get the game up and running properly tonight, but we finally did, so yeah, tournament's up and going. I think for the future matches, we're going to do 1.25 speed, so they'll move a little bit quicker than this, but we'll see. Ooh, test of strength, and they tied. That's kind of cool. Usually there's a winner in one of those. Andrew goes for a kick and misses. Job able to reverse whatever that move was, and now he's hammering him. Is Andrew's tongue black? I think his tongue came out of his head and it's black. That can't be healthy. What have you been eating? Wish there were predictions. Yeah, I don't run predictions because it would skewer Twitch chat channel points too much. Went for a spinning back fist, missed it, but he lands the uppercut. Job, falling fist. I want to say Job has the advantage in this match so far. There's a suplex. Pulling him out a little bit. And he goes for a knee to the nuts. Okay, so you hear a bell. You actually can commit acts in this game that would get you disqualified in a normally wrestling match. But you're allowed up to like 5 freebies or something. It's like 4 freebies, and then on the 5th you get disqualified or something like that. But you can do chair shots. You can do nut shots. You know, you can... I think if you hold like a submission move on the ropes for 5 counts, you still get DQ'd right away. But you can get away with a couple typically illegal things. Pokes to the eyes, things like that. Things you couldn't normally get away with. You get like 4 freebies per match. Andrew now ground and pounding the back of Joff Quibble's head. That was an illegal maneuver. For the referee, you saw him start to count, but Joff back up, and he's throwing punches and kicks like crazy. Misses the kick. Andrew with a leaping headbutt now to Joff Quibble. Is this game still good? We're going to find out, Viper Monkey. You're asking me at a very bad time. Ooh, look at the chops! Chopping the shit out of his chest. The game audio is not too loud, is it? If it's too loud, I can turn it down a bit. A Job and a chin lock. There's the Irish whip. Got him in the corner. Andrew backing up. Full speed run, but Job steps out of it. He sees dangers coming. Steps out of the way. Leaping in Saguri, swing and a miss. Job now. Ground and pound. It is illegal. He's using closed fists, and he's also hitting in the back of the head. I don't think hitting in the back of the head is necessarily illegal, but the closed fists like that are. That's why you see the referee walk up and start to count. If he gets to a 5 count, the person doing the act will be disqualified, so you don't want to let the ref get to 5 on that one. Job in the corner. Andrew walks up. Job recovering rather quickly. Good combination there from Andrew. Steps up. We have not seen a pin attempt. 6 minutes deep in this match, we have not seen a pin attempt yet. An elbow. Yeah, Mark. Well, that match was a no DQ match. That made sense. Like, no, there was no ref there to stop her. Spinning back. Oh, that combination again. Andrew leaning on that. There's an elbow drop. See Job working his way to the ropes. Able to fight his way out of that one. You see Andrew starting to get a little bit tired here. He's been kicking Job's ass so much, he's actually exhausted from it. Uh-oh. First time we see somebody go to the top rope. There it is. Oh, what a maneuver. Looked like a fucking inverted 630 senton or something. It's actually a submission. See how he wasn't using close fists there? He was using elbows. Elbows are legal. Forearms are legal. He wasn't using close fists, so the referee wasn't counting him there. He was asking Andrew if he wanted to submit, because you can actually give up because you're tired of being punched in the face so much. German suplex cover! Count of 2. Held the bridge. I like that. Standing drop kick. What a drop kick. Actually, moonsault drop kick. There we go. Back with the forearms. But the referee declares them in the ropes. He has to break the hold. Oh, you're right. We did see an Oklahoma roll earlier. We've seen 2 pins so far. Off now. Top rope. Andrew's in a weird spot because he's half in and half out of the ring. Moonsault connects. It would have been a pin cover, but they were in the ropes. The referee had to break it up. Good move by Job, but Andrew just not in the right spot to hold the pin there. Drop kick, and he sends Job to the outside. Andrew taunts. See Andrew, look at the black tongue coming out. Both men catching their breath a little bit. Unlike WWE or traditional wrestling, the referee actually gives them to the count of 20 in this game. However, you cannot break the count. Typically, if you're outside, you roll back in the ring, then you roll back out. The count resets if there's 2 people outside. In this one, the count does not reset unless both competitors re-enter the ring. But the count goes all the way up to 20 instead of 10. Andrew is completely gassed. You see his tongue out. Job pinning Andrew by the tongue here. 2.9. That was a close one. Job almost had him. Right hand. Kick. By the way, if you're in chat and your wrestlers in here, call out when they do their finisher and say their finisher's name. Ooh, the point spinning back chop to the dome. Little taunt. A little bit of sass from Job, and he actually waits for Andrew to get back up. Andrew gets up. Super kick. Off the ropes. Leaping elbow drop. Job stands up. Spinning back fist. 2 swift misses there from both competitors. Andrew with a big forearm. Andrew taking over this match suddenly. Off the ropes. Coming in. Leaping drop kick to the spine. Game feels like it's in slow-mo. Yeah, we're going to crank the speed up for the next match. It'll be moving faster. There's that crazy 630 again. Lands it this time. Pulls him to the center. Is he going to go for the pin? No, he's going to pick him up. Job gets up and he starts slapping him around. There's a huge kick. What a combo. Knee strike to end it. Andrew is again exhausted. He's too gassed. Scoop slam. Calling to the top. Little taunt. Big taunt. Off the ropes. He's coming in. Springboard. Leaping backwards. What a maneuver with the elbow drop. Go for the cover, man. Hitting all these big moves and not pinning off of it. And Job did it. Late kick out by Andrew. Job did it off of look like a reverse. What is that drop called? Reverse DDT? That was Andrew versus Job, and Job won. Andrew versus Job, Tornado of Souls. Job winning off a Tornado of Souls. Andrew, there were a couple times Andrew could have pinned, and he at least would have had a 2.9. It would have been nice to see the results. All right, that was match 1. Andrew moving on. Or not Andrew. Job moving on. Wait! No, wait! Don't count that! Don't count that! Okay, that was a practice round. I had that was a practice round to make sure everything works right. I had an old version of the tournament loaded up before the changes that I told Bean Daddy to make were made. It's actually supposed to be Cool Man versus Joff. So that was a warm-up round, and Andrew, you're still in it. That was a warm-up round, everybody. Didn't count. Didn't count. Okay, if you're on YouTube, you're really lucky because you just got to see the warm-up round. Anyway, moving on. It actually shouldn't be Andrew versus Jov. I fucked up the bracket. It's supposed to be... Where is he? Cool Man versus Jov. So here we go. Laugh so hard. Alright, now that we're starting for real, baby. Everybody else is messed up tonight. I'm messing up too, damn it. Whew. Andrew was already swinging at the air. Well, now he can come out of retirement. Up the speed. Good call. We're going to up the speed. We head into the settings here. We're going to take the speed and crank that up to 125. If that still feels slow, we'll go to 150 after. But for right now, 125 should be more than enough. So yeah, good showing by Joff to win the practice round. Good showing for Joff to win the practice round there. And now we got Cool Man. This is what Cool Man looks like. This is the American Dream, by this is our American Dream Cool Man. He's a veteran. So we got ex-veteran versus ex-veteran here. Or no, I guess you can't be an ex-veteran. We have TNT returning vets making their debut in Fire Pro Wrestling World now. Cool Man is a beefy dude. He's a lot of upper body. He's not much lower body. He's a lot of upper body. You see the jabs? I like that. Cool Man, he's not grappling. He was throwing jabs. He was getting the licks in. You know, he's boxing style. Now he's getting slapped around and kicked in the face and kneed in the nose. But he was looking good there for a second. Look at the throat chops. Just hammering away. He wanted to go off the ropes, but Jov got up before he got there. It messed up his move. Good super kick by Jov off the arm ring there. Just beating his opponent to the ground and then breaking his legs while he's down there. Good takedown reversal by Jov. Obviously doesn't want to keep taking hits like that. There's those forearms. Cool Man getting him off. Oh, no, they're trading blows. Trading blows. Cool Man wins. Cool Man wins. Look at those big-ass fists. He's got mallets. He's got mallets on them thing. He's huge. Look at his spinning back elbow. Cool Man is taking it too. Java just beating him down. Maybe Java's still tired from last match. That's not a real mechanic. I made that up. But jab by Jov. Sneaks it in there. Snap suplex. Jov tries to regain control. It looked like Cool Man was kind of running away with this one for a second. Jov now off the rope. Coming in. Double knees to the spine. Good move. But Cool Man up and hits him with a right-left combo and just lighting him up. But he gets past the defenses. You saw Jov trying to guard. He got it too. Good pin by Cool Man. I like Cool Man's style, man. He's a boxer. Damn near. He's almost 100% boxer. I love that. Jov now gets the upper hand. Throws a knee. Goes for a pin off a single knee. He got it too. Cool Man maybe using that to regain a little bit of stamina. Good flip over. Another reverse DDT there. That might be his finish from before, his signature. I think that's the move that he put Andrew away with, but him and Andrew's match was a lot longer. Oh, the pin with 1 foot, the disrespect! 2.9, he almost got him. If he would have gone for a traditional pin, you have to think he would have won. Cool Man pinned him with 1 foot and almost won the match. That chopped him to the ground, chopped him a second, a third chop, a fourth chop. Just keeps picking him up and ruining his life. Uppercut, sends Jov to the ground. Picks him up, hits him again, to the ground again. Off the ropes, kick him into the ribs. The combination, if this was a boxing match, he would have won by knockout already. The sleeper hold, puts him to the ground, and then a Shining Wizard knee to the dome. Cool Man is just ruining Jov out here. Off the ropes again. He's got a family.
I am the hype.
Hello.
One True Mike, thank you for the 2 months. Thank you for the Prime, appreciate you. Cool Man actually taking a second to breathe because he's so tired of beating Jov's ass. But we need him to hit that finish. He's doing the damage. He's not going for pins. It's giving Jav a chance to catch his breath. Well, he's catching his breath now. Coolman back up, but he's drowsy. Jav just going to kick him back down and keep trying to catch. You see how exhausted Jav is, though. He's got the crap beat out of him. See how exhausted he was? He's getting a little better. He's trying to get that air back. He's got to keep putting Coolman down, then catching his breath. That's his finish again. 2.9. That was a close one. See, he's exhausted, though. Javi's just got nothing left. He went for a low blow, a desperation low blow, so he can catch his breath. Coolman also groggy. Coolman been getting lit up these last few minutes. But he's back up. He's just got more stamina. Trading blows again. We've seen who won this before. It was Coolman. Coolman hulks up discus forearm. Coquina clutch! Coquina clutch is locked in. Jav is trying to get to the ropes. And he does. He has to break the hold. Coolman with a submission maneuver out of nowhere. The boxer suddenly busts out a submission. Dazed. He's out on his feet. Ripcord knee, but Coolman's just up before Jav can do anything about it. Knees to the tailbone there, it looked like. Hammering away. Discus. Cover him. The 1 foot cover. The disrespect! The disrespect! Coolman picks up the W. Oh, man. What a round. Pinned him with 1 foot. That was a 97. I think that's out of 100%. Like, I think that's like a rating on how good the match was. It was a 97 out of 100. 11-minute match. Liberty's elbow. That is his finish. He calls it the Liberty's elbow. Whew. Doing your finish into the 1 foot pin, that's dirty, man. I really like Coolman's character. Jav's is good too, obviously, but I really like Coolman's character. The mostly boxer, but he'll randomly bust out a coquina clutch. And if he hits you with a forearm, that's a 1 foot cover. Oh, Mittenmerk, you're just in time for your match. Okay, so Coolman won. Jav, unfortunately, won the prelim round, but then did not win the first... Not the prelim round. He won the warm-up round, but did not win the first official round, unfortunately. But, fear not, because the bottom 8 competitors in this tournament, in case you guys are unfamiliar with wrestling, if you're sticking this video out anyway, seeing what it's about, there's usually a main title, the #1 title. There's also a lower tier title. It's called the mid-card title. It's kind of like in a sense, it's the #2 title, but having it doesn't necessarily mean you're #2. It means you're the king of the middle of the pack, if that makes sense. Typically. But whoever wins this tournament becomes our #1 main guy. That's the Tuesday Night Thunder Championship belt. Our mid-card title is the television title. So whoever wins this tournament becomes the main guy. But we're going to take the bottom 8 competitors, the 8 people who do the worst in this tournament, and we're going to send them into a match, one big 8-man match. And the winner of that will become our mid-card champion. The winner of that will become the Tuesday Night Television champion. Sorry, I got distracted. I was looking at chat. The winner of that will become the television champion. Now, can we actually do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we can do that if we don't count prelims. We'll work it out. We'll figure it out. Yeah. Okay, so anyone who won a prelim, we can do that. All right, yeah, I got it. The 8 worst competitors in this match, or in this tournament, will go and do the mid-card title belt. We'll do that match after we finish this tournament. But anyway, congratulations to Coolman. We're moving on. His character looks very strong. That was very fun to watch. And Jav, you are now the first entrant into the Tuesday Night Television Championship match. Thank you, Dark Lord. Appreciate that. All right, coming up, our second prelim round. We're not officially in round 1 yet. We're in the prelims. We have newcomer, complete and total newcomer, Mittenmerk. Not complete and total newcomer. Not complete. Very, very new wrestler to the TNT League, Mittenmerk. He's going to be taking on... Sorry, I'm getting nightmares. Bean Daddy. Going to be taking on Bean Daddy. Bean Daddy is a completely and totally new wrestler. He's completely new to the TNT universe entirely. Everyone is new to TNT Underground, which is this on Fire for Wrestling, but you guys get the idea. Prelim match number 2. Mitten versus the Bean. Hey, thanks, Cryo. Welcome back. All right, got that luchador. All right, Bean immediately went to, like, finger his belly button and missed. Is that music? Okay, that's the background music. That was freaking me out. Sorry. All right, Mitten taking an early advantage here. Landing the elbows. Misses a spinning back kick, but he lands another elbow. Going for those elbows to the throat like crazy. Bean had enough. Going to give him one shot. They both go for big swings, but they miss. Mitten really loving those forearms to the throat. Have fun, Zark. Bean now. Have a little, I always forget the name of that move. Camel clutch. Ooh, standing moonsault cover, but being able to kick out before the count of one. This match is too early to be going for pins. What Bean's trying to say with that early kick out. Oh, into an elevated cutter. Bean lifted Mittenmerk into the air and caught him on the bottom end with a cutter, and it looks like he's going for it again, but Mitten shoves him back. He's not going to get hit by that move twice. Not twice in a row. Standing moonsault pin. Bean again kicks out before one. Wrestler's moving a lot.
You dumbass.
Ah, Bean called him a dumbass and then kicked him. Standing moonsault cover. Another kick out before the count of one. There's been a few pins, but none of them have gotten past the 1 mark, or even to the 1 mark. Bean now slamming Mitten into the ropes. Off the ropes, leaping elbow drop. Mitten stands up immediately. Catches him, DDT. There we go, our first 1 count. We're making progress. All right, swoop into the corner. Bean comes running in, but Mitten gets out of the way of the drop kick. Drops an elbow on the leg. Shot to the face before he grabs him for a pile driver. No, he flattens out with it. Elbow to the spine. Picks him up. Kick to the chest. Gut wrench into a tombstone. Reverse tombstone pile driver. Good reversal by Mittenberg. Get himself out of trouble. He went for the kick, but Bean woke up too fast. Again reverses the tombstone and hits him with another one. Mittenberg thriving off these reversals right now.
You dumbass.
Hits him with another one. Does that move have a name? The flattened out pile driver? Camel clutch. Mittenberg able to move himself into the ropes. Oop. Back and forth. Chops versus straight lefts. And the left hands win, but Bean passes out upon winning the exchange. Ringer into the kick. I like that. All the way to the top rope. Calls for it. Big elbow drop cover. 2 count. Mittenberg chipping away at Bean. See how many times Bean kicked out before 1 before? Now he's got him all the way up to 2 counts. Bean going to answer with an elbow drop of his own. Back and forth, these 2 competitors. Off the ropes, coming in. Big boot. Up to the top. Another elbow drop. And Bean taking this chance. Catches breath a little bit. Mitten back on his feet. Catches the leg. Slaps him across the mouth. Top rope. Elbow drop. Cover. Another kick out at 2. Faith breaker. Oh, okay. The flatten out. Belly to back mat slam. That's a lot of words. No, Mitten, you don't have the tombstone equipped. Bean tried to tombstone you, or he tried to do that pile driver to you, and you reversed it. And when you reverse it, you flip over and pick him up and just naturally go into a tombstone. It's just a counter. Oh my God! Bean grabbed him by the nuts. Bean grabbed a hold of Mitten's beans and just started squeezing. Picked him up. See, he went to go do this, and you reversed it before. There's the package driver. 2.9. He almost got him. Almost got him with the fancy pin off the package driver there. The old dick twist. Mitten off the rope. Sliding clothesline. Standing moonsault cover. 2.9. Oh, it's nail biter. Real close ones there. Leaping kick to the back of the head with the Enzuigiri. Picks him up. Shot to the chest. Twist his dick. Now all of my chat's yelling twist his dick. I'm pissed. And Bean flings him to the outside. Gives it a taunt. Mitten out on his feet, but he's got plenty of time to get back in the ring. Bean able to catch his breath pretty handily. Here we go. He's going for it again. This is his finisher. He hit it once already. There it is again. This might be the match. He got him. Bean Daddy got Mitten on a close one. All right, Mittenberg, congratulations on being the 2nd wrestler entered into the Tuesday Night Television Championship match. The Wheelbarrow Driver is what it's called. All right. Bean Daddy moving on. He will face Silver Stripe in the first official round. Called Spell. It stuns the opponent. You talking about the dick twist? All right, coming up next, we have a chance for redemption against a more grizzled veteran. We're going to see Andrew Como come back out now that the match, now that it really matters, now that it really counts. He's going to go up against a grizzled Tuesday Night Thunder veteran. Where is he? Phil Thick, a.k.a. D-Horn Thickweed. This is the final match of the prelims. Then we move on to the official round 1 matches. Later, Mitten. Oh, we didn't get to see your finisher? That's a bummer. I'm sorry. I want to turn the last music. I did not like the last music that played. Didn't like it at all. Anyway. So, welcome Andrew, who lost the warm-up match, but the warm-up match didn't count, so it's okay, versus D-Horn Thickweed. The thickest weed. Attack on Tolly himself. All right, we've seen Andrew already. The shortest I can make him, and they're the tallest. I believe I just saw Andrew win a test of strength. Did not expect that, given D-Horn's small frame, yet incredible girth and muscle. All right, good sidestep by D-Horn. Are his arms covered in hair? His arms, that's all blonde hair. That's not a sleeve, kids. That's just pure masculinity. Elbow drop to the back. Slap to his face. He had to shake off the cobwebs for a second. Good job by D-Horn. He keeps dodging these kicks Andrew's throwing out left and right. Andrew going for a knockout kick early. D-Horn has the wear and thaw to keep dodging. Good right. No big moves been hit yet so far. Andrew keeps going for him, though, bless his soul. As he's missed so many moves, Andrew kind of tuckered out early. Hope he gains that back. Oh, he picks up the big man. I guess D-Horn's short, but he weighs a lot. He's very, very stout. So for Andrew to pick him up for a body slam is impressive, especially at Andrew's size. Back and forth, kicks versus punches. Punches win, but he passes out in the process. And, ooh, body slams him. He bounces to the outside. Andrew taking this time to gather his breath a little bit, but D-Horn gives him almost no time at all. There's a double chop into a cover. Thing of beauty when he goes for a pin, that is. All right, chop, swing and a miss with D-Horn. Bunch of punches and kicks being thrown for whiffs right now. Elbow to the back as Andrew drags D-Horn to the center. Double knees to the spine. Good DDT. He's got D-Horn down, and then he puts him in a chin lock. I like that. Little work hold. Something to wear the big guy down a bit. Make him tired. Good back elbow. Trying to twist his neck off of his shoulders there. Andrew having to break out of that one on his own. Headbutt. And back into the middle of the ring. Ooh, he's locking him up. I don't even know what the name of that pin is. That was cool. I don't know what that pin's called. Put up down. Oh my God, D-Horn flexing a little bit before Gorilla press slamming Andrew onto the mat. Showing off a bit, lifting him up above his head multiple times. Going back to those knees, off the ropes. Andrew deciding not to continue with it as D-Horn kind of put a bend in his plan, hanging on the ropes. Andrew sends him to the outside and again just recovers breath a little bit. I think he's back up to his having his stamina where he wants it. Ooh, he went for the drop kick, but D-Horn just completely bulldozes him. The big man just runs right through Andrew's attempt at an attack there, just using the size and momentum to his advantage. Now he's got him in a Brock lock here. Andrew could tap. No, he kicks his way out of it. Going after the legs. Andrew, he seems like a quick guy. He seems like a guy that likes to throw a lot of kicks on top of being more that... He relies on his legs a lot, that's what I'm saying. And D-Horn targeting those might be the best bet here. If he can take his legs away, I don't know if Andrew's got a lot left. Good kick reversal. D-Horn back up. Wing and a miss. There's Andrew going for those big moves, but they're just so easily sidestepped. It's like he's telegraphing him too much. Picks him up on his shoulder. Running power slam from D-Horn Thickweed. Picks him up. Off the rope. Clothesline. Stomp. Good reversal by Andrew. It was starting to look bad for him there for a minute. Ooh, drop kicks him all the way to the outside.
2, 3.
Oh my God, D-Horn laying in with those shots to the chest and gut area punches in the corner. Oh, and a reversal by Andrew. He's got him in a roll-up. could have been it. You see Andrew's getting tired now. The beatdown is wearing on him. This time he manages to pick D-Horn up, hits him with an elevated cutter, and now he just punches to the back of the neck, back of the head. D-Horn able to break it at a count of 2. All right, they've done this before, and D-Horn won pretty handily. And D-Horn again gonna Hulk up and just headbutt him to the ground. Off the ropes. Oh my God, a Frankensteiner. Good reversal by D-Horn, but that Frankensteiner had to have taken the toll on D-Horn's dome a bit there. Off the ropes again, here he comes, huge clothesline. And a little flex afterward, a little taunting after there. Drop toe hold, I think D-Horn took too long with the taunt. Huge body slam, just a galactic level body slam. 2.9, Andrew's getting tired. Andrew's not going to be able to keep up with this too much longer as D-Horn bulldozes him down with a clothesline. This match feels like it's been mostly D-Horn. Good neck breaker. Good neck breaker. Andrew's got to build some kind of momentum here. The thick throw. Was it the clothesline with the thick throw? Cover Andrew. 2.9. Oh my God. I didn't think he was that close. I didn't think he'd be that close. Off the ropes. Leaping clothesline. Good clothesline by Andrew. It looks like D-Horn reversed that and just flat. It looked like Andrew went for a German suplex. D-Horn just flattened out with all that weight on him. Oh, flips him over into a stunner, but Andrew stands up right away. Andrew no-sells the stunner. Locks him up in the corner. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they're in the danger zone. D-Horn reverses it because he has to. D-Horn on the top rope now. A huge flying crossbody from the large man, and he gets a 3 off of it. D-Horn bringing down all 350 pounds. I don't know how much he weighs. It's an immense amount of weight right on top of Andrew's tiny frame body. With the cross body from the top, and he gets him. Yeah, D-Horn, I think he's 5'5", something like that. 5 foot flat, 5'5", somewhere in there. But 350 pounds. That's so much weight concentrated into one small, like, height-wise, small body. That's so much weight coming down on Andrew's chest. Andrew, he tried his best. We'll give him that. He went for the home run. Taking D-Horn to the top. If he hits the big man with a superplex or something, the ring might shatter apart. But if he hits him with a big move from the top, I think that's exactly what Andrew needed to try to win that match. But he couldn't pull it off. D-Horn the Thick reversed it, hit him with a flying body dive. Cross body from the top. Andrew went for the home run, and unfortunately he struck out. But I commend him for trying. Alright, that is the last match of our prelim rounds. We now move on to round 1. So the way I think I'm going to do this, because if you don't count the prelims, we have exactly 8 round 1 matches. So I think anyone who won a prelim match and then lost in round 2, those will be the people that don't qualify for the Tuesday Night Television match. Because they have 1 win. And that would mean that everybody who doesn't get a win in this tournament qualifies for the Tuesday Night Television match. I think that's how I'm going to go about this. Anywho, we're moving on to round 1. So, coming up in round 1, we're going to see the return... Uh-oh. We're going to see the return of Cool Man versus our first female competitor, Zenidus Zal. I'm going to call her Zen or Zenidus for short. This game does not discriminate. Male wrestlers can wrestle female wrestlers. There's no bar. There's nothing that stops them from doing that. He, she, they, them. Does not matter. So here we're going to see Cool Man, who had a very, very strong prelim round, up against our first time seeing Zenidus Zal in Fire Pro, but Zenidus was our women's champion in the previous TNT League. Let's get rolling. All right. Zen dodging the punch, going for a shin kick. Got him by the throat, knocks him down. See her frame a bit smaller than Cool Man's. Cool Man's a pretty big guy. Back and forth. A lot of dancing around as Cool Man gets his first shots in. Little slap. Knee. Good knee by Zen. That's a big man to be dragging across the ring like that. Elbow to the ankle, trying to take him down low. I see that. Going after the boxer's footwork. Makes sense. Arm drag takedown. There we go, off the ropes. Good back elbow. Oh, blocked. Zen blocked the elbow, but then she gets caught with a shot to the head. Chop. Zen going straight off the ropes, flying in with a knee, but Cool Man steps to the side, hits her with the old 1-2. Shot to the uterus. Cool Man, those are slaps, by the way. Those aren't closed fists, those are slaps. That's why the referee asked if you want to give up instead of trying to count him out. Good knee. Huge knee by Zen to the jaw. I think that's how she's got to keep Cool Man down. I think keeping Cool Man down and working on him while he's on the mat and things like that is how Zen's going to win this one. Cool Man going with that patented foot pin. They're back and forth and now. It looks like Cool Man's getting the upper hand. Oh, wait, no, she got him with a nut shot. Zen was losing the exchange, so she hit him with a nut shot. Cool Man dropped, but now he's back on top. Back and forth. There's the kick. Then, dragging Cool Man. Where's she taking him? Again, going after the ankle. And that she gets sidestep it. Ooh, didn't sidestep that one. That one caught her. Those knees, I think those knees, that one goes to the jaw, but some of those knees look like they're going to Cool Man's chest more than they do his jaw. Oh my god, Cool Man now, you can tell he's getting peeved. You can tell he's getting mad, he's letting that anger out. That might serve to his disadvantage somewhere down the line. And that huge that knee to the jaw, she's just hitting him with it over and over again. Good, she blocks the right hand from the boxer and knocks him down. Zenit is taking it to Cool Man here. And we saw from the first round, Cool Man's nothing to sneeze at. He's no pushover. He's absolutely no pushover, and Zenidus is giving him a run for his money right now. Cool Man getting back up. Trying to retaliate, get a little damage of his own in here now. Good reversal by Cool Man. He's off the ropes, running, kick to the ribs again. We've seen him do that a couple times. Stunner! Zenidus with a stunner out of nowhere. Is she going to go for the cover? No, Cool Man stands up. Cool Man stands up before she can drag him in the middle of the ring. Cool Man taunting a little bit here before he goes in and an exchange back and forth, but he ends up dropping Zen with a right. Stunner by Zen again. He's still on the ropes. No, she's going to tie him up into that pin. 2.9. That was like the first pin we've had. That was almost the whole match. Another stunner. She doesn't care. She going to hit him again? Zen has hit Cool Man with a bunch of stunners out of nowhere, and Cool Man is in trouble. Picks him up top, electric chair driver, cover, is that the match? 2.9, Cool Man somehow still alive. Now he's got to hit her with a combination, anything to keep himself in this match, foot cover. He got it too. Cool Man delivering where he has to. It's do or die time for Cool Man, and you can see him just desperately clubbing away. He's hitting Zen with everything he's got. Hitting her with a full-on offensive assault here, but Zen's back up. I think Cool Man's still in trouble, but that offense he got in is good. Another stunner from Zen! She's going to roll him up again. The pose of victory, and she got him! Zen knocked Cool, but look, she collapsed immediately after. That was a tight one. That was the closest match we've had so far. That was very, very back and forth, but you could see by the end, Zen pretzeled him up, did the pin, and as soon as the referee hit 3, Zen passed out. She couldn't hold it anymore. She couldn't hold it anymore. Unfortunately, because of the rule set I just implemented, Cool Man will be the first person to officially, I guess Zen and Cool Man both will be the first people to officially not qualify for the Tuesday Night Television belt. However, if I was Cool Man, I wouldn't be too worried about not qualifying for the television belt, because Cool Man, despite losing in the first official round after winning his prelim, he looked incredibly strong. He looked incredibly strong. Speaking of looking incredibly strong, I'm now unbelievably scared of Zen. Zen also looked incredibly strong. Okay, coming up next, the winner of this next match will go on to face Zen in the next round. We are looking at Sandy SS. He's going to be taking on a young Flame Wheel. Now, we'll see if talent carries over from previous TNT universes. In previous TNT universes, Zen was our women's champion. She was very strong. Cool Man has actually been given a huge upgrade on how his matches normally go. From WWE 2K to the Fire Pro World. Cool Man has gotten a huge upgrade in the Fire Pro World. Sandy SS was a very entertaining character, very entertaining wrestler, but he didn't win too many matches in his previous WWE 2K run. Flame Wheel was our resident monster. Flame Wheel rarely ever lost any matches. And it usually took a lot of people to bring him down. So we'll see if that talent is carried over from 2K to Fire Pro, or maybe he'll pull a reverse Coolman. Maybe Flamewheel won't be the threat everyone used to see him as. Let's get into it. Sandy SS versus Flamewheel. It's our first time seeing either of these competitors in the Fire Pro Wrestling World Universe. Big power bomb from Flame. He's going to go right out of the gate. He went for the ropes, but Sandy was able to get up, avoid whatever attack was going to happen. Sandy's body looks weird. He looks like a Titan. I think it's because his body itself is kind of wide, but his arms are kind of skinny. That's just initial observation, though. Maybe it's part of the strategy. Maybe his body type's like that on purpose. Sandy went for the foot cover, and Flamewheel kicking out before the count of one. Not too thrilled about that one. Tombstone pile driver from Flamewheel early. Has that Kylo Ren. He does have the Kylo Ren body type. Off the rope. Sandy going to catch himself. Flame going to pick him up on a sidewalk slam. I like that move. Got Sandy in the corner here. Flame went for a move. Reversed by Sandy. Took too long to get over there, I think. Knee to the chest. Sandy was going for the ropes, but Flame stood up so fast. Sandy didn't even get the chance to hit the rope to come back before Flame was ready to take on whatever he was going to hit him with. Both went for big moves and whiffed there. Elbow to the back. Flame is going to go for the cover. Discus clothesline. Sandy ducks it. Now they're in an exchange of... See, I think you can tell by which way they slide when they battle. It looked like Flame was pushing Sandy back, but then Sandy hits the low blow, takes advantage, goes for a sliding drop kick. Stomp to the knee and a cover. Silly kick out at one. Sandy got a lot of fight left in him here. Combination. Knees to the dome. Sandy off. He's again going to go for that drop kick. I think he catches him on the head when he does that. Looks brutal. One more time. Another sliding kick. Yeah. Lights him up with those kicks. Slams his knees onto the mat. Then he double knees him in the back. Goes for the boot. Sandy really landed. I think that's a reversal. I think he's hit that gut shot reversal a few times. I think it's bailed him out of taking some big damage. There's Flamewheel hitting one of his own. There we go. First ding for Flamewheel. 2 nut shots in a row. You only get 5 of those. Andy firing back with a boot of his own, but Flamewheel just kicked him one time for each ball. Foot pin. Got to 2. Oh my God, Sandy laying into Flame with those kicks. Elbow to the spine. Irish whip. Ooh, drop kick to the shin. Drops both men. You can tell they're starting to get a little tired here. Shining Wizard by Sandy. Goes in for a little bit of a taunt. Thought he would go for the pin after the Shining Wizard, but it looks like he's setting him up for the ripcord knee strike. And Flame stands up before Sandy recovers. Huge knee strike, and Flame stood right up. Sandy knocked him back down, now catching his breath. Flame back on his feet. Irish whip. Comes running in, spear, but he misses. Sandy dives out of the way. Up top. Looked like a stomp to the chest, maybe a knee. I couldn't tell what that move was, honestly. Oh, did he do the splits on him? Looked like he might have done the splits on him. Brainbuster by Flame. Bird, thank you for the host, man. How you doing? Ripcord needs the finisher. Okay. I wonder why I didn't pin after. Speaking of pin, there's the cover. Got him cradled up. 2.9. That was a close one. Welcome, everybody, from Birdstream. This is our wrestling league I run. These are custom-made wrestlers that subscribers in chat made. And I just started the league up, so we're doing a big tournament to determine who should be our champion. Flame with an RKO, but he's on the outside. He brought a chair into the ring. Not going to use it. Picked him up. Tombstone just off the chair. That's 3 hits. Flame only has a couple more before he legitimately gets DQ'd, I think. Flame, this is his own custom move. RKO. But Sandy no-sells it. Sandy stands up immediately off the RKO. Yeah, Bird, I had to stop doing 2K because all the DMCA music in the background. So I don't do 2K anymore until they figure that out. We switched to this. Which the logic in this, I know this game looks a lot more arcadey and like less intricate, but it's so much more in-depth and complicated. In terms of like, you can actually dictate what your wrestler is likely to do in a match given their movesets. It's nuts. I'm excited to try it at the very least. Even if it's not better, I'm excited to try it. Good sit out clothesline, but Sandy again. Flame is hitting Sandy with these big moves, and Sandy is standing up before Flame is. Huge knee, cover. This could be the match. 2.9, Flame barely gets the shoulder up. Flame is, all in all, Flame is wrestling really well. But every time he hits Sandy with a big move, Sandy stands back up. Flame now in the ring with a chair. Goes for the chair shot, and he misses. Sends Sandy to the outside. Flame talking a little shit now. Flame talking a lot of shit. Sandy's back in the ring. All right. Exchanging blows. Back and forth. Sandy talking shit. Kick to the mouth, but Flame stands right up and knocks him down with a headbutt, and then both men collapse. Cover. 2.9. Oh, he almost got him. If he hadn't collapsed from exhaustion and got the pin a little earlier, he might have had him. Standing choke slam from Flame. A taunt. Dragging Sandy. What is he doing? On the outside. Springboard from the big man, but he misses. Shining Wizard. Could be it. You're going to see the ripcord? Oh, he went for the ripcord knee strike. He went for the SS Express. But Flamer reversed it. Flamer reversed it. Hit him with a low blow. The ref didn't see it. Off the ropes. Coming in. Spear by Flame Wheel. He's going to cover off the spear. And Flame Wheel wins it in a close one. Man, I thought Sandy had it. I thought Sandy had the match. Sandy was winning by a lot. He went for the finisher. He went to finish it. When he was behind him like that, he was going to go for the SS Express. And I'm 90% sure if he hits that, he wins. I'm 90% sure if he hits the fucking ripcord knee again, he wins the match right there. But Flamel at the last second got a foot up, low blowed him from the back, bounced off the rope, spear, match over. Sandy kept getting up. Sandy looked incredibly strong. Sandy will be entered in the TNT tournament. Or the television championship tournament. This is the TNT tournament. Sandy will be entered into the Tuesday Night Television Championship match later tonight. It's one of the longer matches we've had. All right, Flame Wheel moving on. Flame Wheel is going to take on Zenitous next round. I'm looking forward to that one. All right, coming up next, we got Mark Leo, member of Power Play. First time Power Play is debuting on here. Ooh, this is going to be an instant blasting. Mark Leo is going to be taking on one Spandau. Look at Spandau again? Okay. Now, exciting as this match looks, I have to go to the bathroom and grab a water. So I'm going to start this match for you guys, and then I'm actually going to let the match play out. You guys can kind of dictate it yourself. With Tay-Frace here, he can commentate. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. Enjoy this one. Baby. Okay, who's winning? Mark Leo from the top, leaping back elbow strike. Is Mark taking it to Spandau pretty heavy? Spandau gets up, DDTs, and then he laughs at Mark Leo before dropping a knee on him. Mark is huge. Discus clothesline, big damage. Goes for another big clothesline. Spandau dodges, side headlock takedown. Rolled up. I think I won the tricky pin. Not going to get Mark Leo this early. Off the rope. Dropping a knee. Why silver? What are you talking about? Oh my god, a huge corner spear from Mark Leo. Spandau somehow still breathing after that one. It's going okay now that we're actually doing it, Lucas. Took us almost 4 hours to get up and running, but now that we got everything, now that we got all the kinks worked out, we're good to go. Big clothesline from Mark as he's now jumping around Brock Lesnar style. Double back elbow from Spandau. And another unique pin. Spandau maybe looking to branch out into becoming a pin expert in this new league. In the old league, it wasn't exactly his style. Oh, it's got to be his finish. That's Mark Leo's Tiger Bomb. That's classic Mark Leo. 2.9. Mark Leo, that's the Lion Bomb. He brought that move over from the old TNT universe. But by Spandau, standing backflip, flexing the guns a little bit. Spandau showing off a lot for a guy who just got Lion Bomb. Oh, there's that pin Zenitus did earlier, except this one gets 0 counts instead of 3. Ooh, kick to the balls. You can tell Spandau trying to equalize this match a bit. Buddha Dow out of nowhere! Nut shot into Buddha Dow, but Leo stands up before he can get the pin off. Unfortunately, they're in the corner. If they weren't in the corner, if Spandau had nut shot it into Buddha Dow and they weren't in the corner, I would have been very worried for Mark Leo. Speaking of worried for Mark Leo, that's a steel chair. And Spandau almost got slammed on it. Big spinning, or discus. Discus clothesline into a spear on the chair. Spandau back up. The backflip is a Spandau classic. The backflip taunt is a Spandau classic. There's that pin again. Victory pin. Oh, he almost got him off the... Wow, I didn't think... Mark Leo must be more hurt than I thought. Off the ropes, leaping... Oh my god, big splash from the big man! And he got him! Mark Leo, almost handily, he did just about go down to a 3 count. 10 minutes and 6 seconds, Mark Leo. You're kind of missing an ear, dude. Okay. Spandau has officially entered the Tuesday Night Television Championship match later on tonight. Coming up next, we've got a very old veteran. We actually have 2 grizzled vets here. 5-0, Fitty. Going up against one half of the Phoenix Club, Chris Phoenix. Not a whole lot to say other than let's get into it. Look at him. Look at him. 50 is actually 70 years old this year. Born in 1950 flat. I do not believe he made an appearance in WWE 2K20. However, he was in 2K19, 19 or 18. So he took a year off, and now he's returning to the Fire Pro Wrestling world for Tuesday Night Thunder Underground. Big back and forth struggle here. They ended up tying. Little throat chop by 50 before Phoenix slams him overhead. Phoenix kind of taking control of this match early here. And a figure 4 leg lock. We don't see many submissions here. Just able to get out. There's the Irish whip. He's got him in the corner, but he steps out immediately. Neither men really too hurt at this point. Can't really go for the big match winners just yet. They're not going to get the job done. Little slap to the face. Little bitch slap to the face. There's a side Russian leg sweep. Oh, into the armbar. Leg sweep into the armbar. Phoenix lucky he was able to get out of that one relatively quickly, but now he's getting locked in a camel clutch immediately. And Fitty whips a couple of quick submissions out. Huge flying knee from Phoenix, though. Nah, Mid-Merc. Have you ever seen the episode or the movie for the Fairly Odd Parents where they accidentally get stuck into the TV? Or maybe where Jimmy Neutron ends up going to the Fairly Odd Parents world? It's something like that. We accidentally open up a portal to a 2D dimension. To a two-dimensional dimension. That's what happened. And then everybody, like some people made it over, they got sucked in, and then now we're just here. So we're just continuing. Hopefully we'll get blown back to the regular world. Eventually. Fitty got him in the corner now. He tried to line up a run-in, but Phoenix too good. He moves out. Oh my god, what a maneuver! What a submission hold. Fitty just pulls these out of nowhere. He's a technician. There's a crossface! 50's a technician! He's a submission expert! You gotta look out, because at any moment you might be tapping out. Phoenix off the ropes now. This match has still been mostly Phoenix, though 50 has shown very, very impressive strides. Very impressive maneuvers. Alright, shots to the back of the head to drop him, and then now he's in a Walls of Jericho. He's got him in the fucking Boston Crab. Another submission hold. Gonna cover him off the reversal. Understand 5-0 might be a little tired here, but... Oop, there's the kicks to drop him. Top rope. There's the, what the fuck is that? Not a 630 senton. The 450. There's a 450 splash. There we go. Figure 4 leg lock. 50 keeps locking in these dope submissions, but he's too close to the ropes. Phoenix keeps being able to get out via the ropes. Uh-oh. We saw this not paying out earlier. And it's a reversal by Phoenix, and he rolls him up off the top rope reversal, and he gets him! He squeaks by. That was the closest 3 count I've ever seen. Taking him to the top rope, got reversed, and in the tightest kick-out window I've ever seen. Chris Phoenix squeaks by on a roll-up. Off the top rope reversal. Those top rope maneuvers, taking big risks, have not been working out. Sending your opponent up top like that. That was an early end. That's unfortunate for 5-0. I feel like he had a lot left in him. I feel like Fitty had a lot left in that match. I feel like the roll-up caught him by surprise, and it took him out a little too quick. However, Chris Phoenix was winning that match. I had to stop the match right there and go to like a point card or something. Chris Phoenix was winning that match up to that point. But I feel like 5-0 got caught by surprise, taken out a little bit earlier than he would have liked on that one. I think he had a lot left in the tank there. You're liking your commentary, man? Thanks. Can I recommend any wrestling games? No, they're literally all bad. If you can find an emulator or a PlayStation 2 or a backwards compatible PlayStation 3, you can get SmackDown, Shut Your Mouth, Here Comes the Pain, SmackDown vs. Raw. The first few of those are all great. There's some Nintendo emulated ones you can do that are pretty okay. Every other wrestling game sucks. All right, who's next? Okay, moving on. We have another opportunity for someone to not qualify for the television match. Coming up next, we are seeing Silver Stripe, who was our former Friday Night Lightning champion. Fuck is he? Oh, right here. Our Friday Night Lightning champion in the last league when we had to stop the last league. Again, going to see if that skill carries over. It kind of did for Flamewheel. He won his match. Going to see if that skill carries over to the Tuesday Night Thunder Underground World. He's going to be taking on a man who won a prelim round. He's going to be taking on Bean Daddy. With the wheelbarrow driver, he finished that last match. So here we go. We have a champion, a former champion, versus a complete and total newcomer. I didn't lose. You're about to wrestle. A former champ was former for a reason. Oh, he still has the title, Bean. If we got blown back to the real world, he still has the belt. He never lost it. He never lost the title. It's just we're in this new world now, so his title's just not here with us. Unfortunately, he's definitely still the Friday Night Lightning champion. Silver Stripe looks like he's choosing to wrestle with sunglasses on. A bold move. Let's hope he doesn't get punched in the face. Unless they give him more power. Bean Daddy a bit taller than the champ. Going for those big boots. Lands one of them, and now Bean Daddy taking over here. Silver. Looks like he's trying to get used to the 2D world he's been teleported into. There we go. Hip toss. Good hip toss. I like that move. Move looks good in this game. Another hip toss. Picks him up. Bean Daddy again.
Dumbass.
Barely even faced. Figure 4 leg lock, middle of the ring. Silver's just going to have to fight out of that on pure power, and he does. Big left hand into a hip toss. Back in the middle of the ring. Stomp to the gut. Silver got to do something to get some damage off. These hip tosses are doing it, I guess. Hip toss, drag, stomp. Hip toss, drag, stomp. He's got a Brock Lesnar thing going on right now. Bean Daddy slamming Silver into the corner. He comes running in, but Silver steps out. Irish whip reversal. Good spine buster right in the middle of the ring. Now he's off the ropes. He was looking for more offense. Drop kick, swing and a miss with that one. He's actually flattened out. Had to take a second to catch his breath after missing that drop kick. Plows through Bean Daddy and drops a combination on him. In it with an elbow.
Dumbass.
Good body slam. A little bit of shit talk from Bean Daddy here. Right hand. All right. Little exchange of power here. Very back and forth. Very even exchange so far. Silver wins and passes out upon victory. Off the ropes, coming back. Bean Daddy pop up power bomb cover. Getting to the point of getting to a 2 count 4 minutes into a match is pretty impressive. Silver trying to work his way to the ropes, able to fight out of that one. Bean Daddy actually tired. Silver trying to take advantage of Bean Daddy exhausting himself with the figure 4. Went for the cover there, but only got a 1 count. The fuck is that noise? It's coming from the game, but I don't know what the fuck it is. DDT. And another figure 4. People like their figure 4s in this game. That's from the move. That's the spell. Is that the 2-finger thing he does? Is it like a Doink the Clown thing? Silver Stripe missed a leg drop from the top rope and then reversed Bean Daddy. Both men were down for a minute.
Dumbass.
And there's that move that had a name. Stuns the opponent. Okay, now I get it. Somebody said the name earlier. It's Faith something. It's like Faith Healing or something like that. The name of that move. Good combination from Silver Stripe. Picks him up, drop kick. Bean Daddy on his shoulders, going to go into a little modified attitude adjustment there. Almost got him. Silver got to put work in. Silver's got to do something. He's down bad in this match. These pins are getting too close for comfort. These pin counts are getting way too close for comfort. Here he comes. Sling Blade. Oh, Bean Daddy reversed it. Got him with an atomic drop. Picks him up again. Gonna bounce off the rope. Bean Daddy goes for a big boot. Catches him in the back of the neck and drops Silver. Discus clothesline misses as Silver goes in. Reverse DDT. Again with the rib breaker. Off the ropes. Here he comes. Big boot again. Bean Daddy looking very strong right now. Has been the whole match. Off the ropes. Silver comes flying in. Oh, they both bump into each other. Head first into each other. Both men are down. Both men back up. Silver with another combination. Fancy footwork coming out of Silver Stripe there. Another reversal. He's really good at reversing those Irish whips. Catches him in a DDT. Elbow drop. Silver off the ropes. Comes running in. Oh, Bean Daddy steps out of it just in the nick of time. Bean Daddy sidesteps it. Huge choke slam. Has to drag him out of the ropes. Goes for the cover. Might be the match off the choke slam. 2.9. If he'd gotten the choke slam in the middle of the ring, he probably would have had it. Running forearm, running elbow to the jaw there. Silver heads to the top rope, and a leg drop. He hits this one. Hits the leg drop from the top. He goes back up. Another leg drop. Hits it again. 2 big leg drops from the top rope. Silver trying to turn this thing around. Northern Lights cover. Almost had him. Sorry, I was too in on to talk. There it is. Choke slam. Middle of the ring. Choke slam. Bean Daddy cover. Surely this is the match. 2.9. Silver still gets out of it. Where's he finding the strength? Where's he getting the power? Shoulders to the rib cage. Up again. Not another leg drop from the top. Oh, okay, there's the sun. He steals the finisher. He stole Bean Daddy's finisher. The package driver. He stole the finisher and pinned him with it. He stole the package driver and pinned him with it. Silver Stripe, what a monster. The disrespect to use his own move on him. Yoinked the wheelbarrow driver and caught him with it after everything. What a rally at the end by Silver, by the way. Huge rally. Bean hit the choke slam in the ropes, pulled him out, got a 2.9. He was that close. Silver hits a whole combination, goes to the top rope, huge leg drop. Top rope again, huge leg drop. Back and forth, keeps hitting him. Bean hits another choke slam, middle of the ring, no hesitation on the pin cover. Silver somehow still manages to get the shoulder up at 2.9. And then Silver flings him into the corner, spear to the ribs, spear to the ribs, spear to the ribs, gets up, hits him with another big leg drop from the top, and then stands up, steals his finisher, slams him in with the wheelbarrow driver, cover, and Bean was out fucking cold. Bird, this is really hype. I'm going to take a quick break to show Bird and then even the people on YouTube who might be curious. If you look at how in-depth this game is, okay? Look at it in-depth. All right, let me go into edit mode real quick. Somebody else made a Roman Reigns. They did most of the heavy lifting, but I played with the logic and moveset a bit to tweak him, okay? So let me show you this. Wrestler edit. Let me go into load a wrestler I already have. So if I go way up here, I have a lot of wrestlers. This is Roman Reigns. He's updated to like be more like the new current Roman Reigns. If I go into this, let me go to, first of all, skill. Fight style, there's a million fight styles. I have him on American because it's more finisher oriented, which Roman really is right now. Return skill is how they reverse moves, like what their power is in reversing moves. He's a power type, so we go with that. Critical is there's a small chance to knock an opponent out when you do a finisher. Monster is too in-depth to even explain all these options. But let me go into parameters where you kind of set, their abilities and, what they are and all that. This is it. Check this shit out, Bird. If you're looking, right? Anybody on YouTube, this is how in-depth this game is. This is CPU logic. When you do a grapple, we'll start on grapple. When you do when the CPU of the character you've made or tweaked does a grapple, if it's really early, let's just highlight here. If it's really early in the match and there's not very much damage, he has a 24% chance, damn near 1/4 of a chance he'll do a knuckle arrow. It's like an elbow or something. He has a 4% chance to do a belly-to-belly suplex. He has a 3% chance to do a DDT. That's when there's a small amount of damage. When you get to the middle of the match, the medium, he jumps down to a 19% chance for the knuckle arrow, but he's more likely to do the machine gun stomach knee lift. It's just a fucking machine gun. When you get to medium, he's 11% likely to do the scissors front net lock. That's the guillotine. That's his guillotine. 11% chance at medium damage to a guillotine. But as you see, as we progress to large damage, when you get late into the match, he has a 69% chance to do the guillotine. He's very likely to do a guillotine when the opponent's hurt. That's just grapple. This is circle opponent. This is when you Irish whip. Opponent down near corner. Opponent down near center. Opponent dazed. Over the course of the match progressing, you can determine there's the logic and what they're more and less likely to do. This game is nuts, Bird. If you wanted to get it and make a character for it, or if you wanted me to pull up my computer and I could just Steam share play with you and you could make your character on my screen, we could even be in call. I'd talk you through it. It takes some time, but I'd talk you through this stuff while you were making your guy. You could enter your guy in this league really easily. It would probably be better if you didn't buy it because it's kind of expensive. Like, it's $30 for a game, but it's another $60 for a DLC bundle. But you get a lot. Anyway, it goes a step further. If we go to... Oh, where is it? Oh, here we go. I didn't scroll down. If we go to... There we go. Near corner, opponent dazed, guard, mount, back mount. Ukemi, I think that's what just happened. I think that's a probability that you steal an opponent's finisher. No, not Ukemi. That's something different. Ukemi is like how much of a... I don't remember what Ukemi is. Outside of the ring, performance is how likely you are to taunt. Here we go. Priority attack. How much is it? I would honestly... Yeah, I would rather you didn't spend the money on it because it is really expensive when it's not on sale. It's not on sale right now. It's not on sale right now. But another step in it is priority attacks. So I have said this wasn't on Roman when I started this. Typically, what you use priority attacks for is you hit your finisher, you make sure they pin after, right? It just guarantees that they hit their finisher, they're going to pin after, right? You see how I have spear here? When they get hit with a spear at large damage, it's a 100% chance to pin right afterwards. Well, I took that a step further because you can chain moves together if you want to. So what happens now? I set it up to where if Roman hits a Superman punch at large damage, he's 99% likely to do taunt 4. Roman's taunt 4 is the ooh-ah, right? So if he hits a Superman punch, it's basically a 100% chance he'll ooh-ah. And then I have it set up to where if he does the ooh-ah, that's shot gut pose. That's what ooh-ah is called. If he does the ooh-ah, he's 100% likely to do running big. His running big move is the spear. So if Roman hits the Superman, assuming nothing gets reversed, if Roman hits the Superman punch, he'll Superman punch them. Basically 100% of the time, he'll do the fucking taunt. He'll hit the ropes as they come up. He'll spear him and then he'll go into a pin. But I have the CPU trained, or I have the CPU logic configured to where he does that basically every single time. If he goes for the Superman punch, which is the later the match gets, the more likely he is to do from the other logic, goes for the Superman punch, hits it, ooh-ah, spear, cover. Like, that's just, I have that worked out as a chain to make that. The game is actually really nuts. Yeah, that's how it works. For the most part, you want to do that, like, you hit your finisher, you go for the pin. Like, you want that one in there guaranteed. But you can chain moves together. Like, if you wanted to do the chin tap into getting into the Buddha Dao, you could do that. You could chin tap into Buddha Dao if you wanted to with all that. But yeah, and that's like, that's scratching the surface. My character's fine now, but I didn't know you could chain stuff like that. Yeah, I tried to go over it the first couple times we were showing this game off, but there's just so much in it, man. Okay, who is next? Coming up next, ooh. We have another champion in the FNL universe, which, again, we kind of got pulled out of. King of Sins, he's going to be taking on the only other female competitor in this tournament. Where the fuck is she? Oh, here we go. Hikaru Uzumi. Hikaru Uzumi very, very briefly was in the last TNT universe. Got a whole ass cat outfit. But she was pretty dominant in her short time there. King of Sins, a former champion. Well, I guess currently still a champion. He was the internet title. That was what he had. There's a television title on TNT. On FNL, it was the internet champion. And internet championship. And King of Sins was the internet champion. Are there inputs during the match or just watching it play out? We just do CPU versus CPU. Everything I just showed you is specifically for programming the CPU to do how the CPU is going to react in any given match. If I were to play as any of the characters, none of that stuff I just showed you would matter because I would be controlling it, not the computer. But we do CPU versus CPU. Oh yeah, Cass took it from him, then we stopped. I forgot, yeah. His friend stabbed him in the back and stole the belt from him. But no, we let I let subscribers make their characters, and then once subs have made their characters, they upload them, and then I download them, and then we watch the characters wrestle each other in CPU matches. You know, we'll create rivalries based on how these matches go. There will be, you know, people, number one contenders. There'll be people who are more or less likely to contend for a title based on how well they're doing, and the stories kind of write themselves at that point. And then I just kind of make the card up and set the matches, and then we go from there. Big spear by King of Sins. Pretty back and forth match so far. Here he goes for the cover. They got out one. And she sends the champion to the outside, former champ to the outside. All right, first one to follow their opponent outside the ring tonight was Uzumi. Referee up to a 10 count. Remember, he has to the count of 20, but the two wrestlers might want to look at getting back in the ring. And they both do right at the count of 14. We were approaching dangerously quickly. Uzumi able to dodge a kick there. Back and forth. King wins the exchange, but just barely. Good kick. She's got something in the corner of her mouth. Maybe that's just the lipstick. Maybe that's just how her mouth, like, maybe it's just to the side. I don't know. Both competitors down. King of Sins look like he has a little bit more stamina just naturally than she does, which means she makes up for it in other areas with how points are distributed, but we're gonna miss with that kick. Got him in an arm wringer. There we go. A couple shoulder blocks. Going after the right arm of the former champion. Wolf Cola Z, thank you for the 2 months. That's the lipstick glitching out. Gotcha. King keeps going for that spear. It looks like King keeps going for a knockout spear. He keeps missing, but oh my god. Choke slam into the corner post. Hikaru stands up into a code breaker from the top rope, covers. She's in trouble. 2.9 already. That's not looking good. 2.9 at 5 minutes is not something you want, but she got hit with a big time move right there. There we go. Got him in a surfboard stretch. He could tap out in the middle of the ring right now. Gonna pop out of it. Step up Enzuigiri. Good showing from Uzumi. Hikari needs this right now. King of Sims was kind of taking it to her there for a bit. Uh-oh, not again. Another choke slam, another big choke slam. This time at least it's not in the turnbuckle, but it's still massive. Side headlock takedown. Actually got King in a headlock. He could tap out here, but it's more of a wear down submission hold. More of a hold meant to tire him out rather than actually make him tap out. From the top, big frog splash, but they're in the ropes. Referee gonna have to call that one off. Not allowed to count that one in the ropes like that. Got him in a leg lock, modified leg lock here. Northern Lights cover, but they're in the ropes. No pin there. Another leg lock, but they're in the ropes. Gonna have to call it off. She's hitting a lot of good moves. They both went for the same kick there. But she's inside the ropes when she's doing them, so the referee has to wave it off. He's not allowed to call for submission or anything like that. Not allowed to keep the moves on very long. And again, Hikari, just get out of the ropes, girl. You got to get out of the ropes before you put these moves on. She's going for these submissions over and over again. But King doesn't have to go anywhere to get out of them. Splash from the top rope. Kick out at 2. Step up Enzuigiri. Leg drop to the back of the neck. He's been taking it to him. There we go. Surfboard, nowhere to go. Does not tap out. Another choke slam from King. There might not be a lot left for Hikari here. Hikari, excuse me. He's off the ropes. Here it comes. The spear! We knew that was coming. She no-sells it! Stands up immediately. King has to knock her back down with a clothesline. Hit her with a super mega charged up spear, and she didn't even flinch. She rolls him up into a very unique cover, but again, inside those ropes is just a curse right now. Top rope. Oh, what was that? Oh my God, was that the red arrow? That's the red arrow Neville used to do. 2 in a row back to back. No, that was a Phoenix Splash. She did a red arrow into a Phoenix Splash. King dodges the Phoenix Splash, though, lucky for him. Roll out head kick. There we go. Leg lock. King able to work his way to the ropes. Uh-oh. Running power slam. As a submission-heavy wrestler, I noticed the AI really likes those ropes. Yeah, they need to, like... 2 running power slams and he gets her. Sorry I missed the end of that with commentary. They need to make it to where... what's it? Oh, the submissions, people are more likely to drag him to the center before they do the submissions. She had the red arrow on 2K. Oh, nice. That's a carryover move. Yeah, so match evaluation 98%. We had a 99 earlier, but that's still a really good rating. That was a good match. King of Sins finally got fed up of putting all the submission moves. And he hit her with a running power slam, dragged her out of the ropes, picked her up, and hit her with a second running power slam. Just hit her with 2 back-to-back like that. Then went for the cover. This wrestling game decent? When you can get it to work. Yes. When you can get it to work. All right, we have 2 matches left. By the way, King of Sins moves on. He will go on to face Silver Stripe in the next round. Meanwhile, Hikari has been entered into the television championship match. We have 2 matches left in round 1. Coming up next, we are looking at... Okay. We are looking at another returning veteran who skipped the last couple years of TNT. Flary is making his return to the league. This time in the underground. He will be going up against a man who won a prelim round. Phil Fick was able to defeat Andrew Como in the prelim round. Say round 1, that wasn't entirely accurate. And it looked like he squeaked by, but he did get the job done. Now we're going to see what the Flare Bear brings to the table here. She tends to win matches if she gets those kicks to connect, otherwise she relies on the submission hold. Yeah, that makes sense. I just realized the method that I had for this fucking... The plan I had for this TNT Universe thing, or for the television belt, only works if Thick loses here. I just realized my math does not in fact check out, and if Thick loses here, I'm screwed. Or if Thick wins here, I'm screwed. So, low-key, for no reason other than I'm bad at math. Pulling for Sandman on this one, and he opens strong with a big super kick to start the matchup. I said Sandman because he looks like Sandman's old character. Flary, pulling for Flary here. Off the ropes, catches him with a back elbow. Good block by Thick. The Thick weed. Pulls him back, reversal by Thick again. Puts all of his body weight on him. There we go, there's the roll-up he wanted, but now he's in the ropes. No good. Elbow shot. The TNT Underground screw job. Big left hand goes for a jab, misses. Misses with the clothesline. Chop. Test of strength between the two powerful men, and they had to call it off. One of them just not stronger than the other there. Flary, figure 4 leg lock. Thick getting out of that one early, which is good. Those big beefy legs got to be hard to hold in a figure 4. Those galactic tree trunk size level legs. Got to be hard to hold in a figure 4 leg lock. God help you if he turns it over. Running splash. I'm really, really struggling not to call him Sandman. I'm really struggling not to call Flary Sandman right now. Oklahoma roll. Oklahoma, what? Oklahoma or O'Connor? What's the O'Connor roll? Exchange of blows. The Thick gets the better of that one. Kick to the schnoz. Goes for a clothesline, whiffs, goes for a chop. Thick backsteps it. Big moonsault dropkick, though, connects. Looks good. Good looking dropkick by the Flare Bear here. Thick laying in some jabs, some rights, some lefts, some rights. Elbow drop. Got him hooked up. Oh my god, the Tiger. Butterfly suplex, is that what it's called? Oh, we tried to get him when he was dazed, but Thick woke up. There we go, running back elbow. Thick comes out, Flare Bear to the top, elbow drop to the spine. He's getting some momentum going now. Thick wakes up just in time, off the ropes, Thick. Oh, good duck. Flary ducked the Irish whip there, coming off the side. Good reversal, he's all over this. Flary building good momentum. Big clothesline. Both men are down. Thick actually stands up quicker. I think Flary might have had to expend a little too much stamina. Keeping ahead of Thick. There's the Brock lock. Both go for big moves. Both whiff. Back elbow from the Thick. Thick got to start getting some offense in. Now he's falling behind a bit. Double chop. Couple lefts. Couple rights. Drops him. Back elbow reversal. Off to the side. Another big clothesline from Flary. They're both done this time. Flary does stand up first. Dodges Thick's shoulder charge and then hits him with a spinning back kick. Elbow drop to the chest. Both men on their feet again. Big knee to the gut there. And then Thick, the big man off the side. There's the leg drop. That's his finish, I think. That big elevated taunting gorilla press slam he does. I do believe the leg drop is Thick's finish. It was in the last game. And Flary stood right up out of it. Big clothesline. Running power slam. Brain buster from Flary. That's a lot of weight to be dropping on his head like that. Thick is getting tired out there. Belly to belly suplex. Thick back on his feet. Little taunt by Flary before he gets shot in the gut. There's the cover. But they're in the ropes. Big gut punch. Thick is exhausted. Elbow drop. Drag him back out. Good reversal by Thick. There's that double chop. Got him in the middle of the ring. Sends him flying to the outside, and the count starts. Thick using that time, trying to catch his breath a little bit. Get his stamina back up. Huge knee to the gut there again. Thick. Uh-oh, I don't like the way this looks. Thought he was going for a big time move. There's another DDT. I haven't seen anybody bleed in this game so far. Top rope, elbow drop to the heart. Not going to pin him after the big elbow drop. Brainbuster again. Again, Flaherty's down. Thick stands up before Flaherty. It's just taking too much out of him to pick up the big man over and over again like this. Oklahoma roll in the ropes. Can't count it. Okay, Thick not looking where he was going. Foolishly ran into the turnbuckle and fell down. He's back up now. Good headbutt. I haven't seen a pin in a long time. Thick off the ropes, but Flaherty wakes back up. But he still gets hit by the clothesline nonetheless. The huge just throws him. Just flings him way up into the air. Flaherty lands on his back. Belly to belly again. Brainbuster again. Again, Flaherty is out cold. It takes so much effort for him to pick up Thick that he's always exhausted after he's able to accomplish the crazy feat. Good pin, but they're in the ropes. So bad pin, I guess. I'm a little upset neither of them are going for pins when it counts. How do you win a match? You go for the pin. You gotta get a pin or submission to win the match. Neither of them really going for it. They're more just focused on beating the crap out of each other. Big belly to belly from the Flair Bear. Got him back up. Exchanging blows now. Thick gonna Hulk up and a huge headbutt. But Flaherty stands back up and hits him with a drop kick. Winding elbow. Off the ropes, here he comes. Oh, they collided. Thick didn't go for his move. They collided. Both men are down. That gorilla press slam again. Knockouts are a thing. I have yet to see one. A headlock. Headlock in the middle of the ring. Flaherty just stood up and took him over with a headlock, and Thick had to tap. I think he ran out of air. Look at him. I think Thick legitimately just ran out of air. He couldn't breathe anymore. He was already so exhausted from the 16-minute grueling match they've had back and forth, constant running, constant slamming, constant ass beating, almost no downtime in that whole match. And just as Thick stands up to grasp for air, Flaherty catches him in a headlock and gets under his throat. He can't breathe. Gets his arm under his chin. He can't breathe anymore, and he was already out. Hell of a match. Hell of a match. Okay, thank God that happened because now my television thing can work. My Tuesday night television match thing can happen. All right, last match of round 1.